if I'm looking down here, like you're up there. If I look down here, I'm looking at myself to make sure everything's good. Alright. Well, today I have something very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me just screw this on so it's not mistaken for something else. This, by all means, is an airsoft Glock 17. There you can get a good look at each side. It is an old one and it was kind of cheap as well. It's made by ACP. It is called I don't remember what it's called, but I know ACP is the brand. Let me look at the grip again because I know what it's called. APS. That's what it is. It is the ACP APS. And I thought this thing makes some pretty cool noises, so I'm gonna today make some noises with it. I've seen gun ASMR before. I mean, this is a full metal replica of a Glock 17 essentially. What can I do for image settings? Oh, I can make it dark. I can make it real dark. Hold on. Alright, I can make it super saturated if I want to look orange like Trump. Or I can make it super dim and gray. What if I went like... Oh no. That's terrible. Let me just make sure I'm recording real quick. Still, yes I am. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to take the magazine out and let's play with that first, I guess. Let me set this down. So this magazine holds 18 rounds of 6mm airsoft BBs. And I have them in the closet over there. That's to my left in real life, by the way, obviously, you know, the image is flipped, which I can also flip, which is fucking, it's weird. Not vertically, whoops. Horizontally. You can see the closet over. Yeah, that's weird, because now it's weird, it's backwards for me. The closet's over there. This is how the room actually looks. If you're sitting at the desk, the window's over here, and the door and stuff's over there. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to normal, because, you know, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that way's the door. Right here is the window, which is... Do I like this better? Because I can touch the window here. You can't, it looks different on this one. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to making sounds to help you relax. Anyways, so let's take a look at this magazine. This horizontally loaded. I like that. I actually like that better. Magazine has a little base plate to cover where the gas goes. You unscrew this piece, this brass piece, right here. You can do it with a quarter, I don't know, a screwdriver. Just be careful because you can damage it. I've damaged this one. And you unscrew it. You take a screwdriver and you go, and then this little gasket about that big comes out, and you can put a CO2 cartridge in. This doesn't have a CO2 cartridge in it right now because I haven't been able to actually use this airsoft gun for years. I don't have the CO2, I don't have anywhere to shoot it anyways, and I don't have biodegradable BBs, so I can't just go shoot in my backyard or whatever, even though I do live in the middle of nowhere. I could get away with it. I just need biodegradable BBs, which I don't have. And I don't have the money for them either. But, yes, so let's start maybe tapping on this hard. Oh my god, I'm gonna move you guys down a little bit. Sorry, I got stains on my shirt. Hard metal magazine. Let me see. Middle of the plate. Yeah. I can use the plate right there to make a few noises. But there's also a little tab right there, a little pull tab. Which controls the spring. I can make a few noises with that maybe. Let me. The magazine's not that interesting, it's just a block of metal. So I'm gonna set that aside for now and get to the good stuff. The good stuff. The gun itself. Airsoft gun. It is a fake gun. It is an airsoft gun. Don't get any ideas, alright? It's fake. We're gonna give the buttons, some buttons. The trigger. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. There's also a safety button on the trigger, which makes it lock in place. So, safety off. It pulls back and resets all the way if you wanna. Well, it doesn't like to reset if you don't put enough pressure on it. Then safety on. It doesn't move. So, I mean, let's do some tapping on the polymer handle, yes, polymer handle. I need to get my fucking, I swear a lot, I am so sorry. I need to get my dang hair out of my face, give me a second. I need a haircut. So, what happens if I flip this back? That looks weird, I don't know. I'll just keep it this way for the video, because I mean, it's more accurate, kind of. I mean, I am physically pointing the gun to the left. This is my left. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it the way I have it right now, which is, the right way around. So on my right, which is your left, right? I don't know. My stuff right there, my window. Then you can maybe be able to see my cat right there. Can you see the cat back there? I don't know. The door's over there. I don't know. I like this. I'm gonna use this camera setting. Now, one thing I can do as well is I can take this apart and it takes down like a real Glock. It has that little tap right there. You can see that. You pull down on that and boom. There goes the slide and the recoil spring assembly and all that goodness in there. And now we're left with just the frame of the gun, which I can actually do this with. I the rest of the gun's down there where the slide is. And actually, this actually gives you a good idea of where things in the gun are. So, for example, you see this piece over here, right? If I pull this trigger, that piece comes up right there. And that's how it resets. Anyways, I'm gonna do some noises and maybe some. My ear itches. Hold on. Maybe some trigger words through the gun, because why not? I mean, it sounds like a toilet paper roll, toilet paper roll. But it's not. It's gun frame, fake gun frame. So, how are you guys doing today? I have spent most of the day. I have spent. That tastes bad. Most of the day I have spent hanging out with some friends online and doing a couple things with my Gary's mod add-ons, such as updating them and things. I would have thought polymer and grease, I guess it's black grease. I would have thought polymer and grease don't taste good. So I guess that's the my eyes are dry. That's the end of the talking to the frame, I guess. I don't want to make this first video too long. I mean, this is the first real video I'm doing. But I mean, I could do a random trigger assortments all day, just because I have so many random objects on my desk. I mean, I'll just give you a sample, I suppose. Let me set this back to where it usually goes. I'll just explain that. Yeah, let's see. I will describe the items on my desk, right? Alright, so you're sitting at the desk. The computer is here. You guys are the computer. When you're looking at the desk, the computer, on the right side, there is a PlayStation 5. And next to my PlayStation 5 at the back, I have a external hard drive for extra space. And just in front of that external hard drive, taking up the other half of the real estate, is my phones. I have a phone that is not connected to any network or anything, and I have a phone that I'll be using for, life and work and stuff that has data and such. And behind that, to the left of the PlayStation 5 a little bit, just next to the hard drive is the controller for the PlayStation 5. On top of the PlayStation 5, I have a cheap neck massager. It has, I'll just show it to you. I mean, I don't really want to turn it on because it's kind of loud, but there you go. It's a neck massager. It sits up there. It's been sitting up there for a long time. I sometimes use it. I have an actual massage gun that works 10 times better, so I don't use it that much anymore. It just kind of sits next to the PlayStation. Is a little container right here, with cat treats front of that is a metal stand that was meant for, like, controllers and stuff, I suppose. But I use it to store my knives and things. I have 2 knives over there. I have my everyday carry pocket knife, which I will pull out right here. It is very, very nice. I got this at an antique store for $30 or $40 a few years ago. It's sharp enough, it gets the job done. It looks nice, it feels nice. I mean, yeah, there's the clip, and here's the rest of the knife. I also have a box cutter under that. It's like a red box cutter, it's got a razor on the inside. And then under that, at the base of it, I have my wallet that has my important stuff in it, like my healthcare card, my social security card, my ID, and some credit and debit cards. Put that back. Actually, I've been recording for a long ass time. Hold on. This video's about 18 minutes. I'll make it 20. I'll just explain the stuff on the right side of my desk then. On the right side of my desk, besides that, is where I keep my mug on the right side of my desk. It's a canteen cup, but it's either a mug or a canteen cup that I use to drink a lot of water every day. And then over here on the far side, you can see the cat. The demon eyes. She's a good cat, trust me. Just don't look too hard over there. It's spooky. I have BBs. This BB container from Daisy is probably as old as me. We used to have it back in my grandmother's trailer to use in her Daisy BB gun, which I also have. That BB gun's long broken though, but these BBs are still good. They're lead, but they're zinc coated. I have a pellet gun that also takes BBs that I can use these in. And yeah, and I'm 20 years old, and over, like 15 years, I've used half of these. Me and my brother used to play with that thing a lot outside. Move this cup. Put this gun back to where I usually have it. Airsoft gun. Yeah, that's on the right side of my desk. On the left side, I have a little piece of a back scratcher. It's like 1/3 of it. Let me see. I got 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes in. I'll just try to run through this shit real quick. A little piece of a back scratcher. It still works. If I just attach a handle to it, I can use it as a back scratcher. I also have a container where I keep AA batteries for my VR headset controllers and my mouse. Or no, the mouse is wireless, so it charges. Never mind, not the mouse. And on top of that container with the batteries, I have a microfiber cloth. And I have this Civil Air Patrol. There we go. Civil Air Patrol Emergency Services patch that I got from my friend Ian, who is the commander of a squadron down in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. They do search and rescue, aerial photography. They help the U.S. Air Force with training missions. It's cool stuff. Whenever I move down there eventually, if if I do, I'll definitely join up with them, probably. The only problem is you gotta pay a membership fee. It's like $80 a year, I think. It's not bad, but it's just, I don't have money right now. And next to that, I have a box of peach mango green tea drink packets. It has caffeine in it, like about 1 cup of coffee's worth. I drink one of these every morning. It's my coffee replacement. I mean, I don't need it. I just like it, Then further back on my desk, I have an air freshener because that cat back there that you saw, that cat right there, you can see her right there, the white. That cat back there you saw, she stinks up the box a lot, so. Oh, I have my keys next to that box, by the way, I forgot. And then it's my air purifier. Then I have a little space where I keep some dishes. I had some Arizona green tea in this cup, a couple hours ago. And then way back on the far left corner of my desk is a humidifier. I forgot to refill it, so it's not on right now, but I don't want it to be on for the video anyways, because it makes a lot of noise. And then, to the right of that humidifier, behind my monitor, is where I have a little bit of room to store my VR headset. I have a Meta Quest 2. I mean, that's the desk layout, and that's the BB gun, or airsoft gun, ASMR. I hope you enjoyed. I plan to make more of these videos. I'll probably end up finishing the series on my document stuff if you want me to. I might just do it anyways. But, yeah, so thank you for watching if you are. And I hope my rambling and random stuff is relaxing to you. And let me know if you want me to do a random triggers ASMR, maybe with like all the stuff on my desk, or I have a bunch of stuff in the closet, just random items. And yeah, I have that controller, I can make sounds with that. So thank you for watching. This has been Aspects ASMR, and I will see you. My cat's drilling at me. Hold on. I will see you in the next video.